Yeah, I don't know. One's a fucking dinosaur and the other's a little rock wolf. I like the rock wolf. He's funny. Yeah. It's weird that he has 3 forms and they all kind of suck, but, you know, it's a nice idea that, you know, I guess they gave him something fun.
It's interesting, but yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
That was a dragon tail, yeah.
Just smacking the dragon right off.
Okay, so we made him slower. That's pretty good considering, yeah.
The die.
I was gonna say it's torment. That's actually huge. That I have to struggle now because I can't use the same move twice in a row. Yeah. Okay, retaliate. That does nothing, but struggle. That struggle damage is going to eat up here pretty quickly. Now we can use metronome again, but it's not very good so far because every other turn, last resort, not a thing. Struggle time.
Okay.
Try attack. Okay, that's, you know, and the burn. That's huge.
Ooh.
Okay, you got one turn to do something like in Rock. I don't think you're doing it. Nope. All right, well, that's. I guess the dinosaur should beat the wolf, presumably, right? If we're talking about in evolutionary terms, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that tracks. So
wait, is it? Are they numbered based on their seeds?
Yes.
Oh, so Wobbuffet being fucking 53 or whatever the fuck that was.
I think he's the 60 seed, I think. No, you'd have to be the 61 seed.
You're right.
Yeah, 61 seed, yeah.
Wobbles, it shall be. I'd like to start with Wobbles, please.
Okay, I'll start with Stuck With Me. Alright, metronome. Because with Shadow Tag, you can't swap out. I actually don't think Mega Gengar would be broken if it recharge. Okay, Confide, lower special attack. It's a good start because Wobbuffet has garbage stats, so why not lower them more? Yeah.
God damn.
Now, if it comes down to struggle, maybe that's helpful. Heart swap.
What does that do?
So now Gengar has the lower attack. Heart swap swaps your stuff. Yeah.
Whip. Suck on this power.
Super Fang, not effective on a ghost type.
Bold choice by Wobbuffet.
It's a bold choice, yeah. I don't know. I like Wobbuffet. He's funny.
He is funny.
Yeah, he's a funny boy.
Energy ball.
Obviously, I never bothered to use this thing in a playthrough because all it knows is counter and mirror code.
Where you
that's the final gambit.
Whoa.
Wobbuffet just beat Mega Gengar.
Where's Final Gambit?
Final gambit, you kill yourself and you attack and you throw your HP at that time as damage. Which
Would be a good thing to use on Wobbles.
I think if Mega Gengar had more HP, it would have killed Wobbuffet and it would have won, but I don't know that to be certain. But I'm counting that as a self-destruct.
It will move on.
Wobbuffet will move on. There have been a lot of crazy upsets in this tournament here. It's kind of crazy, yeah.
Excadrill.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I included Excadrill on my team. So.
I thought you did. Maybe I'm wrong on that. And then Stoutland. So we got a rematch of our Gen 5, our Black and White playthrough.
Where's Excadrill there? Oh God.
Ross, make sure the Knuckles theme is playing during this battle. Thank you.
Knuckles. And Hennessy.
Yeah. I just called him Knuckles. I didn't call him Hennessy. I should have called him Hennessy. Intimidate is a good thing right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get on some of these guys.
Yeah, substitute. That could be very big. Didn't break the sub.
Oh.
I was going to say, that protects him from status, which I think is huge in this thing.
Oh.
So he's going to be stuck in Thrash for a little bit. Cotton Guard.
Stab on Thrash?
It did get stab on Thrash, yes. But you did just raise your defense by 1.5 on a steel type, so... Or 2.5, yeah. Shift Gear. Boy, he's just getting the stats going.
Yeah, do you still have that fucking...
Well, but that's that. Well, I mean, you're gonna have to attack eventually. Okay, so now it's confused. That's with Thrash ends. So yeah. So quick claw, parabolic charge. Okay, so that heals slightly.
Okay.
Confusion. Okay, so now this is probably over.
I mean, all I need
not okay. Night slash. Okay, that's something.
You know, it's
Okay. Wood hammer. Okay, that does recoil, but that's not the worst thing.
The dog is making choices.
Dog is making choices. Spark. Okay. The ground type is using electric moves.
Fear death.
Yeah. Okay. Heat wave. Yeah. That is it. Yeah.
Will
I mean, Excadrill is objectively the better Pokemon. I think.
just also sits there and fucking powers up.
Right.
Speaking of the tournament of power, just have fucking somebody sit there.
Yeah. What if Excadrill is the Jiren of this match here?
Well, Jiren doesn't just sit there and go.
No, but he just kind of just sits there. All right, so next I have Ursaluna Blood Moon, because I know you picked right base Ursaluna, so I picked the crazier design that makes no goddamn sense how that ended up in a Pokemon game, and Galvantula, Spider.
I'll be Galvantula.
Okay, I'll be Blood Moon then. It's a wild design. Can I just say?
Fuck.
Have you not seen this thing? Huh?
No.
It's in Scarlet and Violet. Is a special form of Ursaluna that is a special attacker versus a physical attacker. Check out the sprite on your screen, Rob.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no. Its name is Ursaluna Blood Moon in the game, and its signature move is Blood Moon.
Murder bear.
It is a murder bear. It is literally a murder bear versus a spider.
This is a fucking.
Okay, quick claw sludge bomb. Okay, that's
This is
okay.
a very spooky match.
Yeah. So it learned Compound Eyes, which gives it higher ability for accuracy. That's why most players run Thunder on Galvantula, because it's 93 accuracy.
Oh.
So yeah, because Compound Eyes raises your accuracy level on stuff.
Fucking bear.
Spirit Shackle, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, X Scissor. Okay. It really is a very interesting design. I do like it though a lot.
Yeah, to get the in Pokemon Go to evolve your Ursaluna into not that, into the
base Ursaluna, yeah.
No, into the other one. That
Yeah.
You need a full moon for.
Yeah, that's Ursaluna too, or yeah, Ursaluna, because it's Teddy Ursa, Ursa Ring, Ursaluna.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, in order to get Ursaluna.
Oh, it's over. Yep, Spider loses.
Spider loses. Super effective.
That tracks.
Gems.
Ursaluna Blood Moon is a crazy mon.
Damn, special attack power gem. Special attack rock move. Well fucking played.
Yeah, it's a good way to crush a spider. Yes, this is true. When the furries were having sex in my bathtub, yeah. All right, I picked Mega Mawile, so yeah. Thank you for reminding us of that wonderful history.
Bleach.
Listen, Rob, can I just? Well, first of all, we bleached the shit out of that, but also Mega Mawile versus Empoleon.
Okay.
Empoleon's the 21st seed, I want to say.
Wrong.
Oh, it's not. What is it? 20th? Okay.
What were you saying?
Well, no, we bleached the shit out of that bathroom, to be certain. Yeah. All right, we got our magical girl here, Mega Mawile. I love Mega Mawile.
Yeah, Mega Mawile's cool.
Yeah. Do you know what that reference is? Or no? Yeah.
The character Hubert from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Nope. Did you ever see a movie called The Pebble and the Penguin?
That sounds vaguely familiar.
It's one of those not Disney movies. It was a Don Bluth movie, the guy who made Balto.
It sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
There's a penguin in it.
There's a penguin in it, and the penguin has to give a precious stone to the penguin he loves. And that's the plot of the movie, yeah. It's a very much... You left the match.
It says I'm still here.
Can you select an attack?
Yeah, I did. I'm waiting for opponent. Oh, nope, now I'm gone. Reconnect?
Yeah, reconnect.
Hang on.
Okay.
Am I back?
There we go. Okay, you're back. They usually give you a long time to come back, stuff too, yeah. That lowered your speed by half. And Tarshot, ooh, that triggered competitive. You now have a fire weakness, I think, though, with Tarshot, though. Yeah. Oh, we can move. Paralysis. Okay. Stuffed Cheeks doesn't do anything. We've seen a lot of Stuffed Cheeks tonight.
Yeah, for however many moves are in this game.
There's quite a few. I don't know what the whole move pool is because it's not every move. So, but I'm already paralyzed, so that doesn't matter. Triple arrows. That's a kill. Yep. That's a kill.
Whoa, it's triple arrows.
Triple arrows is a fighting type move that is Hisuian Decidueye's special move that was a fighting type move, and Mega Mawile has the highest attack stat in the game when you factor in huge power.
Wow.
So, yep. So that, yeah, she's
murder.
Our magical girl is pretty powerful. Oh, okay. Well, which did you pick?
Dunsparce.
Okay, that's fair. I would pick Dunsparce too, you bitch.
Well, Dunsparce is the coolest.
Like, I get it,
Wait,
yeah.
why aren't we doing Mega Dunsparce?
There is no Mega Dunsparce. There's
Did Dunsparce get something?
it got an evolution to the Dunsparce, but it's not Dunsparce.
True.
So that's why we're not using it.
All right.
Yeah.
Mailman. Oh, yeah. Have you watched that yet?
I watched Mailman, the Dragonite. I need to, though.
Dragonite Pokemon 1. I heard it was good.
I heard a lot of people liked it. I have memories of Dragonite being a mailman in the first Pokemon movie. So,
I
yeah.
definitely like what they're doing with Pokemon.
Ooh, that would have been a one-hit KO if it hit.
That would have been fucking insane.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I was going to say, because the reason I picked Dunsparce over to Dunsparce is, one, they're basically the same Pokemon, and two,
Did nothing.
yeah. Well, and two, he's got Eviolite, so he's bulkier.
Yeah.
So that's why I picked base Dunsparce. Steel Roller, that guy ripped terrain. Grassy Glide, okay, that.
Right. I mean, we're still seeing a fair enough fight out of this water.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Not a good call.
About as fair enough as anything else we've seen, yeah. Well, also recognizing that this is a Dragonite victory.
Sword.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. I mean, but sometimes, when you have Crying Baby versus, bodybuilder and stuff, sometimes the bodybuilder can beat the Crying Baby.
Most of the time, bodybuilder does beat the Crying Baby.
And sometimes the muscle builder has a heart attack and explodes. Yeah, oh, God.
That's when you power up too much.
All right, I did cheat a little bit with this one, and Zoroark does have a teammate, but his teammate has no moves. So it's Zoroark versus Bisharp.
Can you pop back to the bracket a second?
Yeah, what do you want to see in the bracket? We haven't been taking bets on this?
No. We should each pick our pick for the winner. So out of what's left.
Yeah, we should be doing that. I don't know why we haven't been doing this. Okay.
Like our pick just,
Yeah, so for this matchup here, so Bisharp has a lot going on for it here.
I
It's
meant
got
for the tournament, but yeah, that works too.
Well, yeah, let's do it on a match-by-match basis. We got Bisharp. Oh, for the tournament, based on our winners here so far?
Well, who's gonna come out on top on the Ross side?
I'm feeling really good about Ferrothorn. I kind of like, let's see, who else is here? I like Octillery. I'll be brutally honest, for reasons that'll be very obvious when we get to him. Galarian Slowbro has Quick Claw and Quick Draw, so I feel like it's going first most of the time, which is funny. Let's see, who else here? I'm
going to back Gudra.
Gudra, it's a good choice, yeah.
Well, I mean, Gudra's. We've seen a lot of dragons just kind of fucking flop.
This is true, yeah. Yeah. All right, so our match is
Relax.
Well, we can also talk about match by match here. I do think.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do some match by match talk.
Yeah, so it's Bisharp versus Zoroark. All right, now we can actually do the match here. Yeah.
So,
yeah. What do you? I told you exactly what it was. Why were you surprised?
get back to me.
Yeah. Who do you think I'm starting with?
How does Zoroark work? Why does it need a teammate?
It needs a teammate for illusion to work.
Oh, because it pretends to be the last person in line or whatever?
The last one on the team, yeah.
Oh,
I have to choose one on for bot. There we go.
King
Okay.
me.
Yep. Okay. There we go. Not sus. Yep. Yeah.
Fuck, who could that be?
I wonder is it a Magikarp or is it a Zoroark? They really ruined Zoroark with Team Preview, giving it in that same generation. But if they didn't have that, Zoroark would just have been busted beyond all belief.
This is fucking great.
Okay, it's soft boiled. Okay, Magic Room. I don't even know what Magic Room does. Held items lose their effect, so no Quick Claw.
No.
You just threw in Quick Claw.
Ow!
Steel Roller doesn't work because there needs to be terrain up. Crush Claw. I mean, spoilers. Who did you think that was?
What?
He's sauce.
He was sus the whole time?
He sure was.
Dang.
Dang.
Oh, just miss with a Mega Punch.
Yeah.
Punch is a
Spite.
normal move.
Spite's very bad, actually. Huh?
Is Mega Punch still a normal move?
Yeah. I was going to say if it was a fighting move, I think...
Could've been dangerous.
Yeah. It does have Eviolite, though, because it does evolve now. But yeah, Flame Wheel.
Does?
Yes. Ooh, and the burn. That's huge. I think Bisharp comes out on top. Yeah, because Bisharp evolves into King Gambit now. Yeah, and King Gambit's a pretty good Mon. It's the best Mon in singles right now, I think.
Oh, damn.
Imprison. Well, it's too late for that to be a thing. Because Imprison means you can't... Yeah, because Imprison means you can't use any moves that the other Mon has.
No.
Yeah, but unfortunately it did not matter in this case because
Dead.
Yeah. So that one is definitely
kill this Magikarp.
You can go ahead and kill the Magikarp. It's fine. It's gonna splash around.
It up,
yeah.
The sashimi with
Let me concede. I'll just concede. Yeah, I'll forfeit. I'll forfeit. Okay, because I said I would do that. So all right, Bisharp wins. Yeah, but Imprison is huge if you can pull it off because you can't use the only move that you have access to, which is Metronome. So yeah, all right. Next up is Wo-Chien versus Klefki.
Is Klefki the baby keys?
Yes, the Dingle Tangle keys. Here's the thing, I love getting Klefki in random battles. That's why Klefki's here. Because Klefki is very funny in random battles because it has Prankster, so it's very handy to have. I've gotten a lot of mileage out of using Klefki over the years.
I can't find Klefki, so I'm just going to choose Wo-Chien.
Okay.
I don't know what Wo-Chien is.
He's the snail, one of the treasures of ruin.
Chinese snail?
Yeah, he's because they're all like Qian Pao, Wo-Chien, yeah.
Fox Jakapu or whatever that one.
Chi-Yu, yeah. He's a snail. Yeah, the Bojangles, yeah.
Snail.
Yep. I mean, Wo-Chien is...
Live reaction.
Wo-Chien has become a meme for Wo-Chien's live reaction. Huh?
It's facing you. It's also facing me.
Yeah. Well, because it doesn't really have eyes, it has the illusion of eyes.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's a weird Mon, I'll just say that. It also doesn't have a moving sprite yet in Showdown.
I feel like so...
So Prankster is very bad against Dark types because it doesn't actually work. Huh?
I think that Wo-Chien's got this. You know,
it might have this here. Wo-Chien. The problem why Wo-Chien's a terrible Mon in competitive is because it's got a double weakness to. So you can't even do any moves actually. Oh well then.
Wait, what's going on?
So Klefki has Prankster.
Right.
Prankster does not work on Dark types. So Metronome is considered non-attacking move. So non-attacking moves don't work on Dark types. So I think Wo-Chien wins this one, assuming it doesn't like explode or something. Yeah, assuming it doesn't like do something like explode or go to struggle or something.
Got this one in the bag.
It feels like it. Yeah, Brine. Yep, so that's fine. Yeah, it may not be over though. It could go to struggle. Sweet Kiss. Okay, Confusion. That doesn't help. Yeah. Bitter Mouse doesn't do anything. Yep.
Okay, it's a long.
I was gonna say Prankster has a very unique ability because they're always gonna go first. But if they run to a Dark type, they just don't do anything.
Oh man, the keys may have had this one too.
Yeah, I mean, they might have. Yeah, potentially. They still could. It could still go to struggle. We don't know that it doesn't go to struggle.
Close. Poison gas.
As I say, we're halfway through all the metronomes now. Confusion's over. Howl, okay, that could be helpful, maybe. Cut, that's not doing much.
All right, Bojang.
I feel like Bojangles needs to miss a turn, like it needs to go to sleep or something.
Bojangles just needs to keep using buff moves.
Well, yeah, buff moves to avoid struggle. Yeah, that could be, that's probably the key.
Buff moves to get ready for struggle.
Yeah.
Struggle with like a +5 attack.
I mean, probably, yeah. Pain Split up, but that doesn't work. Parting Shot, that doesn't work. Yeah, okay.
Oh man, looks like it might come down to penalties.
Yeah, it's coming down to penalty shots here.
We're getting close.
We're getting close. Swords Dance, okay. All right, last turn of Metronome.
Getting ready for it.
Yep, Sing would have been huge if it would have worked. Boom burst. Okay, so now we're down to struggle, and I'm pretty sure Wo Chien wins because of health. Yep, there we go. Wo Chien won by doing nothing.
And that's how the snail wins.
Yep, that's a Wo Chien live reaction right there. Yeah. No, Wo Chien is like the meme mon of Gen 9. So that's why I call him live reaction, because that's based on a meme. Huh? All right, next up is Mamoswine versus Durant.
Mamoswine versus...
I made a play with Durant. I don't know that it'll work or not. I just decided to use its hidden ability, which you'll see why in a moment, why it's funny. I just decided to do that.
Oh, an ant versus a Mamo.
Yeah, except this one's like a crazy psycho murder ant.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I always like Durant. I think he's a good player, but I feel like he's got some personality issues that make him a pain in the ass to cover.
Nonsense.
Maybe, yeah. So I gave him the funny ability here. We'll see if that actually helps. It might, potentially. Dream Eater does not do anything here. Dragon Tail, okay, that's fine. Okay. So wait till you see what the funny thing is. Okay. Okay, Metronome Nozzle, that's whatever. Okay, that's fine. Is Truant. That's its hidden ability, is Truant.
What does Truant do? Just loaf?
You loaf around like Slacking. You attack every other move.
Why?
Here's
Why
the
does Slacking do that?
Well, Slacking does it because it's a sloth. Durant does it because it's a true ant.
Okay, but
why did I pick it?
Like, how are either of those advantageous for the Pokemon?
Well, so it's not really. I thought Truant might be helpful because he's got high defense potentially.
Yeah, to not struggle to not
get into struggle. That was the logic behind it. I thought it was like a 50-50 chance it would work. Yeah, it did.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is a slaughter.
Yeah, it's almost like a mammoth versus an ant. Conversion into as a bug buzz didn't do anything. That's funny. Yeah.
It'll probably be fine.
You can also self-destruct. Don't rule that out still, too. That's still on the table.
So early.
I'm surprised we haven't had one since, I'll be honest. There's like 3 moves to self-destruct.
Well, I guess technically we had that final whatever it was.
Yeah, Final Gambit. Yeah, we had that. Yeah, all right, so that's a Mamo win. All right, truth be told, that was just kind of like okay, fuck it, let's just see, because I could have given it Hustle